Hi everyone, Monique here with Little Gems Creations 1. Today we are doing a video of my basic, fabulous, fashion crochet earrings. Okay, that's not going to be in the title, but they're basic crochet earrings and I think they're a lot of fun. So you're going to need a 2mm crochet hook. You're going to need some crochet thread, 2 colors. You're going to need a darning needle, ear wires, 2 jump rings, and ear wire backings. And we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here with Little Gems Creations 1. Today we're going to be making some fun and easy crochet earrings. So you're going to need 2 colors of crochet thread. You're going to need a 2mm crochet hook, a darning needle, ear wires, ear wire backings, and jump rings. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with the white. I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2. Now in that first chain, catching my tail, see how I caught my tail there? I'm going to put 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now I'm going to slip stitch into that first single crochet. Okay, and then I'm going to chain up 1. That's our first round. Now in each stitch around we're going to do 2 single crochets, okay? So, and the chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So 1, 2, and that was in 1 stitch. And we're going to end up with 12 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch into that first stitch. Okay. We are going to get our scissors. I guess that's another thing you need, scissors. You're going to get our scissors. We are going to snip, pull our tail through our loop. And if we did that center right and we caught our tail, we can pull the back loop and our hole will go really small. So you're going to make 2 of those, okay? So make 2 of those and put them aside. Now, with our blue, we're going to do the same thing except we are going to make it bigger. So I want you to do the first round of 6, then the round of 12, and then meet me back and we'll do the round of 18 and the round of 24. So meet me back. Okay, so in blue, I've done my round that has 12 stitches, and now I'm going to slip stitch into that first stitch I did, and then I'm going to chain up 1. Now, to increase to the 18 row, we're doing multiples of 3. So we do 2 in the first stitch and 1 in the next. 2 in the next stitch, 1 in the next. So here we go. 2 in this first stitch, and this is still single crochet. 1, 2, and then we're doing 1 in the next one. So, and that would be 3. And this is where I'm saying multiples of 3. So 2 in the next one, so that'd be 4 and 5, and 1 in the next one, and that would be 6. 7, 8, and 1 in the next one would be 9. So do that all the way around till you're at 18, and then meet me back. Okay, so I just did my 18th stitch, and now I'm going into that first stitch with a slip stitch, and I'm chaining up 1. And now we're going to do multiples of 4, okay? So we're going to go 2 in the first one, 1, 2, and then a single one to make 3 in the next stitch, and a single one in the next one to make 4. And then we're going to repeat. So we'll do 2 in the next stitch, 5 and 6, and then 1 in each of the next 2. 7 and 8. Okay, so do this around until you get to 24. Okay, so I've got to my 24. I'm going to slip stitch into that first stitch we did. I'm going to pull my loop big, snip my yarn, and pull it through. Okay. Now you want to make 2 of those. So we've got 2 of the whites and 2 of the blues. Now, our next step is we're going to do the same thing in white to 24, okay, just like we did for the blue, but then we're going to do a row to get us to 30, and then another row to get us to 36. So you get to 24, meet me back, and I'll show you how to do the next 2. Okay, so I've got my 24. I'm just going to slip stitch right here. Okay. Now I'm going to chain up 1. Now we're doing multiples of 5. So we're going to do 2 in the first stitch. 1, 2, and then we're going to do singles in the next 3 to get to 5. 3, 4, and 5. So now to keep in the multiples of 5, we're going to go 2 in the first one, so this will be 6 and 7, and then 3 singles in the next 3 stitches. 8, 9, and 10. So do this all the way around until you get to 30, and meet me back. Okay, so I got to 30. I'm just going to slip stitch into that first stitch. I'm going to chain up 1, and remember that chain does not count as a stitch. And now we're going to do multiples of 6, okay? So 2 in the first one, 1, 2, and then singles in the next 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sorry if I seem to be going really slow, but I worked graveyards last night and I'm tired, and this is thread, and the 2 make me slow. Okay, so we are at 6, so the next stitch we're going to have 2, 7, and 8, and then 4 singles. 9, 10, 11, and 12. So do this all the way around until you get to 36 stitches, okay? And meet me back. Okay, so I'm at my 36. Now I'm gonna slip stitch into that first stitch that I did, pull my loop big, cut my yarn, pull my tail through. So you're making 2 of these. So next you're gonna need your darning needle, and we're just gonna go back and we're gonna hide threads. And if you know how to hide threads, then you don't have to watch me hide threads. But if you don't know how to hide threads, I'm gonna show you how I do it. So when I hide the thread, I go in a few, but just on the one side. I don't go all the way through so you can see it at the front. And then I go a little bit back, and then I pass through a few more stitches. And again, it's hard with thread because it's so thin, right? Okay, so I do that a few times, and then I cut my yarn. And then I'm gonna do this to all of them. So just to show you again, on the back, so that's the front, this is the back. I just go through a few stitches, but not all the way through to the front. I'm just going through the back stitches. And I don't want to distort my circle, so make sure you don't pull too tight. Go back a little and then go forward. So back a little from where you started and then go past it. Okay, and then I cut my yarn. So hide your threads in all of these. Get your jump rings and ear wires, and I'll show you how to put this earring together. Okay, meet me back. Okay, so I've hidden all my threads. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our jump rings and we're going to assemble our earrings. So you're going to need some needle nose pop pliers. Okay, so we're going to take the smallest one and we're going to go through the stitch at the top, okay? There we go. Then we're going to take the medium one and we're going to go through a stitch at the top. And there's no top, like just go through a stitch, it doesn't matter. And then we'll take the biggest one and we'll go through a stitch. Okay. And then we're going to take our ear wire and put it on our jump ring. And then we're going to close our jump ring. Now I'm doing this around a camera, but there you go. Isn't that the sweetest little earring? I love it. And that's all there is to it. Oh, I didn't close my jump ring very well. Sorry. Like I said, I'm working around a camera. There we go. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And you can make this with all different colors, all different kinds of scraps. And if you wanted to, you could even get a little charm and hang a little charm from your jump ring. Now, my little package of jump rings I got on eBay. And it's got all different sizes. And the same with my ear wires. And yeah, you just make 2 the same and you're done. And if you want, you can put a fancy trim on the very last one, whatever you want. But isn't that cute and fun? I think it's also very summery to me. I don't know. Yeah, so don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Here, I want to display that better. Oh. Well, anyway. And if you want notifications of when I do new videos, hit the little bell, but it doesn't always work. So look at how that flows so nicely. So watch for my new videos on Thursdays. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.